Hey guys, I want to go through how to make QR codes on Canva. So I'll start off by saying that there are a lot of websites online where, like, if you were to search, how do I make a free QR code? Well, there's a lot of sites online that it's like, hey, use our service, it's free. But what I have found is when you use those services, what happens is it's usually just a trial basis. So maybe it's free for like the first 2 weeks, but then after that, there's a subscription. Because I did that one time. I made a QR code on a site that said it was free. And then 2 weeks later, they were like, hey, by the way, your free trial has ended. So now you just have to pay us $20 a month and you can hold on to your QR codes. But if you don't pay us $20 a month, then the QR codes that you've created will no longer work. And then, they kind of hold you hostage at that point. So my recommendation would be to always create QR codes through Canva because it's free. And it's free regardless of whether you have a paid pro account through Canva or whether you just have a free account through Canva. So let me walk you through how we do that. So this is kind of what we're going to make today, where it's just a flyer that says scan QR code for information on this property that you can have at your listings. So let's start from the beginning. So log in to canva.com. I have a pro account. I pay $13 a month for my pro account. You do not need to have a pro account, but I literally use Canva every single day. I create so many things through Canva. It's wild how much time I spend in Canva. So I love it. I love Canva, but maybe a paid account isn't for you, and that's totally okay. And you don't have to pay $13 a month because there's a lot of things that you can do on Canva for free. But let's go through it, shall we? So we're going to hit the create button on the left side, and we are going to create a flyer. Okay, so this is our flyer. We're going to add some text. Now you'll see here it says brand kit. That pops up because I have, like I said, I am a Canva Pro user and I have my brand kit all set up, which I love. It makes things so much easier, but you don't have to do that again. But if you look at my brand kit, you can see I've got various templates with my logos, all the Seabreg logos, colors, the various fonts that I use, um, photos and all kinds of cool stuff. But that is only available if you have a Canva Pro account. But even if you don't have a Canva Pro account, you can have your logo as an upload, or you can create a logo and save it as a file. It doesn't necessarily need to be under the brand logo. So let's start creating this flyer. So we'll say on here, scan QR code for more information on this property. Now that's kind of ugly, so we're going to make it better looking. And so, for instance, I think it's too spaced out. The lines are too spaced out. If I go to this T for advanced settings, I can change the line spacing. I can also change the letter spacing and do all kinds of things. I like the way that looks better. It's not completely lined up though. So here, there's lines that kind of show you how to have everything line up properly. So now I'm going to, I like this font. This is one of my brand fonts. I'm going to keep it on the Helvetica. I'm going to go with more of a Coldwell Banker color font. Okay. Now what we're going to do is actually create the QR code. So if we go back here to the left side and we're going to scroll down, you see you can make charts, you can do all kinds of cool things in here. But we're going to scroll down to the QR code. And then this is your QR code generator. So all you have to do is enter the URL of the QR code that you're wanting to create. So let's click on this listing of mine. I'm going to copy this URL. and paste it here to generate the code. And it generated this code for me. It looks great. I might want to change the color though. I want it to match my Coldwell Banker blue. So what I'm going to do actually, let's see, this color. This color is 212C65. So I'm going to click on this. Update code. So now it matches my text. And now I want to have my branding on it. So I'm going to add this as a new page. There we go. Now, this is looking pretty good, but maybe I want a photo. I want it to be a little less bland. So I'm going to go to Elements. And here you can search elements, you can search all kinds of things. Let's say I want to search a person holding their phone, because I think that would be a good photo for the background. And then there's mock-ups, there's graphics, there's photos, there's frames, there's videos. Let's go to photos. Okay. The ones with a crown mean that is like the paid for version. So if you see things with a crown, that means that you have to be a pro member to use it, okay? So there's things with a crown and there's things without a crown, okay? I'm going to go ahead and pick this one. If I went like this, it's just going to drag it over. And I don't necessarily want to do that. I want it to go full. So I'm going to go like this and just like hover, and then it automatically makes it full. Now, I don't want it so prominent. So I'm going to right click, and then I'm going to click on layer, and I'm going to hit send backward. Or send to the back. We're going to hit send to the back because we want the other things to show up. Now I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to adjust it so you see more of the phone on the right hand side. Okay. And now it needs to be more transparent. So I'm going to click on it, and then I'm going to click this transparency button right here and make it more transparent. Look at that. That looks good. Yeah. And then now you have a flyer that you can use at your property. And then you would just hit share, and you would download. You can download it as a PNG or as a PDF. And that is, let's see, and we can look at our finished product. There you go. Yeah, that looks good. So anyway, that is how you create a QR code on Canva. Thanks for watching.